Well, hello there, and welcome, one and all, back to Let's Play F-Zero GP Legend. So, got a bit of a story for everyone today. I just spent, spoiler alert, there's a fourth cup, and I just spent about a half hour recording me playing that cup. And out of that, hey look, we unlocked some characters. Out of that, about 4 seconds actually got recorded. So, I used Baba when I actually recorded it, and he was fine, but I'm gonna go with BioRex because I don't want to remember, I don't want to have those memories of when things went well for me back in the good old days when things worked out right. So, anyway, this is the Platinum Cup here today, and we are here with BioRex, a character that oh sweet, it was about the same as Baba's was. Again, well, not again, because that recording failed. I don't use BioRex very much because there are other characters that I like better, and that's about it, actually. Also, hopefully, you can't hear too much clicking right now. In all the other episodes, I had been using a Game Boy Advance linked up with the Game Boy player cable? I don't remember what it's called, actually, but it's the cable that lets you connect the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube as a controller, and it works especially well for doing the Game Boy player thing with. But it didn't really go as badly as the actual episode recording did. My Game Boy Advance started dying, so I just plugged it in. So I'm using an actual controller now, one where the joystick has all of the rubber ripped off of it. Literally ripped off. It's just bare. I should probably buy another one of these at some point, but we're just gonna roll with it right now because this is the most functional GameCube controller I have, unfortunately. Either this, a sticky A button, or a joystick that likes to lean to the left a little too much. Also, first place. I did that. Do you see that? I got that. Now let's see how the stats are going. Last episode, for a recap, throughout the entire cup, the overall standings were me, Baba, me as Baba, John Tanaka, Jody Summer, BioRex, Kate Allen, and one other person I forgot. It's not that important, but now we've got all these people. Jack Levin, Pico, that was the other one. Gosh dang it. Pico was in 4th, I think. I remember Kate Allen was last. No, Pico was 3rd. So it was me. I don't know why I'm trying to remember this. I don't know. I'm sorry. But anyway, it was me, John Tanaka, Pico, Jody Summer. Who was the other one I said? Me? This isn't even important. Why am I trying to think of it? Me, John Tanaka, Pico, Jody Summer. I said his name already, too. What the heck? I'm pretty sure I did anyway. I know Kate Allen was last. I'm pretty sure Jody Summer was 4th, but I can't remember for the life of me who was 5th. That's a shame. But I know that there was one, and I was pretty proud for him. Also, in the last episode, I mentioned the only real difference, I believe, between these two characters, BioRex and Baba, are their weight. I didn't point out this time, I forgot, but Baba has like 1,700, and this dude has like 1,500, somewhere in that area. I'm not really noticing much of a difference. I don't know if that relates to like their top speed and acceleration or something, but I'm not really feeling much of a difference. BioRex maybe feels a bit lighter. I don't know. They're basically the same, which is one unfortunate thing. I do feel plagues, maybe not plague, that's a bit of a strong word, but is unfortunate about this F-Zero game, and really most of the F-Zero games in general, is that for how impressive it is that there is an entire cast of, at this point I believe, 30 plus characters. I don't remember how many there are for sure, but I believe over 30 characters, each one with pretty distinct and fairly interesting, for the most part, designs and backstories, that their actual stats can be a bit samey. Like, a lot of characters share stats with other characters. Like, again, BioRex, Baba. I want to say Samurai Goro shares the same as well. He at least shares grip and the same number rankings for the other two stats. I don't remember if they're in the same order, though. But that is one unfortunate thing I have with this game, which it does encourage you to, I guess, find your favorite based on design, not so much gameplay style. Obviously, gameplay style is going to come first, but within that gameplay style, you can find your favorites. So my personal favorite, I don't remember, might actually be Samurai Goro. I don't remember all of the characters that have the stats that these guys have. Most of the ones that I use are, or two of the ones that I normally use, I don't remember Jack Levin's stats. Jack's might actually be similar to Biorex, Samurai Goro, and Baba. I think, oh geez, thank goodness. I think their stats are actually maybe the same, at least similar enough. Because I also enjoy Jack Levin, but out of all of them, he is probably my favorite solely, at least pretty solely, for the hair. That's the main thing. Really pretty intense hair. Didn't the anime make him Australian? I think they did. Don't remember for sure. I've seen a tiny bit of the anime, like, I think part of the first episode. And that's one of the few things that I think I remember from it, is him being Australian. All I know is that it reminds me of, and not F-Zero, Guilty Gear video included with Guilty Gear, one of the Guilty Gear X2 versions. I don't remember which one. One of the ones on Steam, not the most recent one. There's like a video in there with some English voice acting and some not English, I believe. And I think they made Kai Kisuke also. Kisuke. I had this problem, I'm pretty sure, in Guilty Gear Xrd. I can pronounce that one fine, though. But I want to say they also made him Australian. What was he in Xrd, actually? I want to say he was like kind of a more proper type of speak. I don't remember. Was he like... I don't remember. I should play Guilty Gear Xrd again, actually. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator is coming out. It is out. It's not on Steam yet, though, which is why I'm waiting. Not that my computer is probably going to be powerful enough to handle those amazing graphics, though. That sounded like sarcasm, but it wasn't. I love Guilty Gear Xrd's visuals. My gosh. One of the best looking fighters. Leagues above Street Fighter 4, by the way. And Street Fighter 5, I might add. Not a big fan of either of their art styles. I liked Marvel vs. Capcom 3's art style a good bit too. But Guilty Gear XR definitely, it looks amazing. My gosh. Whew. Getting the chills just thinking about it. Also, something I should probably mention sooner rather than later. I think it was in the failed recording that I mentioned this, but you can edit here, as you might have guessed, but I just skipped it every time. You can edit the car's top speed and acceleration rating. So you can lean it more towards top speed, you can lean it more towards acceleration. And again, I don't know if this is the only thing that determines those two things, or if the weight also affects it. But, actually, for this one, I'm going to lean a bit more towards acceleration, because I remember this track from the failed recording, and really just in general when I played this game. And, it's a doozy. It's probably one of the most difficult ones on here. Kind of. I don't know. The turns are a bit... They kind of messed me up. Also, something I should have mentioned a lot earlier. And I did mention earlier again in the failed recording, so I'm sorry that failed. I didn't mean it. All of these tracks, there's lava. Mention that in the failed... I'm sorry. I should really stop mentioning that. All of these courses in this cup, I believe, are taken from the F-Zero game on the Super Nintendo. I am almost certain. I am pretty much almost certain, actually. Like, probably 85% sure. 85 to 90. Woo, look at that, I actually braked. One thing I also noticed, you do want to brake for a lot. Michael Chain, for Zoda, for a lot of these courses, you do want to brake. For sure. Not brake as in break apart. Brake as in slow the heck down. Just slow right on down there, Mr. Biorex. Come on down. You've won, I hope, the Platinum Cup. Baba already won it. But you haven't. But do you want to? That's the question. We will find out. Also, I did not look to see, beyond that slight preview image of the vehicle. I've already forgotten what it looks like. I don't know what the characters that we unlocked were. So that's actually, I very much did not want to look at that. Because that's one thing I kind of like about doing this is I've completely forgotten what order you unlock these the characters in. And that's exciting to me to see what they are again. Because I've forgotten. Thank goodness for bad memories. Having a bad... Not good at remembering. That's the word for the day. Jeez. Hopefully, the word for tomorrow is victory. Ooh, that got scary for a second. So it looks like today, the bane of my existence is not John Tanaka, who actually got pretty darn close to beating me a bit last time. But now it is Michael... Actually, this is kind of interesting. The failed recording, everyone stayed about the same place for the entire video. In fact, I think they did stay the same place for the entire video. But we've actually got some conflict going on here. James McLeod is doing worse. He was 29th in the failed one, and now he's doing worse. What the heck, man? This one I also remember. I'm going to bump up my top speed slightly, because this is where I first showed off the acceleration top speed thing, and I set it closer to acceleration, but then played it and realized this isn't that tough of a course. It's probably actually one of my favorite courses because I like how it kind of looks like an eagle. It's nice. I like that. It's like, where's Captain Falcon when you need him? He'd be more fitting than a dinosaur. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Who knows? I didn't live when the dinosaurs were alive. Maybe they were actually just giant eagles and the bones lied to us. It was all eagles everywhere. Eagles everywhere. Oh, jeez. Things are getting rough. Jumps. My gosh. Biorex. Get some more distance. Why don't you? Get some more speed. I wonder if the power actually negates your acceleration much. Or if it factors in acceleration to your boost. I'm not sure, actually. I don't mess around with the top speed acceleration slider very much. I normally just keep it at the middle because it's fine the way it is. I don't really... It's also... The slider is very sensitive. I'm surprised I was able to get it close to where it started out a few tracks ago. I think the last one. So I like to just keep it where it is, because it's very hard to really find a specific place to go and keep it at. Wouldn't be that hard to find like a notch to keep it around, but I don't care enough. And, oh boy, what track was that? I forget. Is that track 5?
You won first place.
It was like a minute. I think that was track 5. Sweet. Nice. Man, this whole cup is practically over now. Mrs. Arrow, where did you come from? My goodness. Alright, let's find out. Where is everyone? Lisa Brilliant. Wow. Whoa, where'd James go? James, my boy. Nice. James is another one of my favorite characters, by the way. Wow, Kate. Oh, jeez. What is that? Whoa. It's a 6 track, that's what it is. This another thing about this cup is that there's more than 5 tracks, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty intense. It's fitting for a final cup.
3.
How many tracks are there?
1.
I won't say. I will say, actually, once the cup's over. So we'll find out. Man, it's a shame that I've already played this track, so even track, yes, but also this cup in general, because now any of the surprises that were once there are now gone, like dust in the wind. Where did it even go? Somewhere else on Earth that isn't here. And for me, that's somewhere in my horrible memory. So, forget about finding that again. Michael! Michael, what the heck? Michael, you get back here. Michael, I will chain you to your vehicle and send you off of a bridge. Wow, sorry, that got a bit intense there. But I'm a dinosaur, so I mean, I could just eat you. I would... Michael? I could just like chain you to a wall and eat you. I don't know. The name puns are going too far, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to think of a pun for Biorex, but the only thing that came to mind was the Rexcalibur spell from Fire Emblem, and who cares about that game? Speaking of, actually, something I also mentioned in the last recording, but this is something I should repeat. And sorry about if you can hear the clicking. I hate it too. Did I ask? Dang it, I can't remember if this was the failed recording or the last episode now. But anyway, I mentioned before that I will not be doing, what is it called? Story mode or zero test mode. That is true unless, if you guys do want me to do it, please leave a comment letting me know that you would actually like to see that. Because I am willing to do those. I like this game. I have fun with it. I wouldn't mind playing it more. I am willing to do that, and for story mode, maybe throw in some voice acting, for quote-unquote voice acting for all y'all, just as a little bonus. Wink, wink. But, I can do that if that is what the people would like. If you don't want that, leave a comment telling me that you don't, so I can be extra sure that you don't, or just don't leave a comment, I guess. I'll just assume that people don't want it if no one tells me otherwise. But it'd also be kind of good to know, like, hey, people do specifically not want this. So if you have an opinion either way, I would be very interested in hearing your opinions either way. And another thing I would be interested in is any suggestions you guys would like for Let's Plays. There's still plenty of Let's Plays that I would definitely like to do. Lots of Let's Plays I have planned, not recorded. Don't worry about that. This is definitely the most recent Let's Play I've recorded, and everyone should sing a round of praise for that. But I'm definitely not out of Let's Play ideas, but if anyone has a Let's Play suggestion, please leave it in the comments. Either obscure, popular, somewhere in between, whatever it is, I am willing to... Well, if you put it down, no matter how obscure or popular it is, either I know what it is, and I will know right away if I am interested or not interested in it, or I will not know what it is, look it up, and maybe I will find out a new, I don't know, maybe like a new favorite game or a new least favorite game. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. So feel free to leave a comment about those things, and I will be sure to do something about it. Maybe let's play it, maybe just talk about it for a little bit. Shooting the breeze or whatever that term is. Just, I don't know. Feel free to do that. I am pretty open to these viewer feedback. I don't get it very often, but feel free to change that if you would like. I'm open for people talking to me sometime. I talk to you guys enough, so feel free. Also, something I always liked about this track, I am now very far away from where it actually happens. So let us see if I can stall long enough to get back to that location where the one thing that truly makes this track stick out in my mind above all of the other tracks in all of Whiteland itself, something unique, I believe, to this track, is that these bumpers right here, you can just drive right through them. Presumably because they don't have that little black bar type thing behind them. That's what I always assume is the technical reason for it. But I always thought that was a really neat thing that made this track stand out. It doesn't really do much. It still hurts you if you go through it. But I always thought it was neat. And again, I think I mentioned this. Yeah, I definitely mentioned this before in an actually recorded episode. I just really like the Whiteland tracks in general. They always look nice. I like snow and ice areas in general. They always look nice. I guess. And I mentioned it in Super Mario. I'm just mentioning it everywhere. Did you guys know I like ice levels? If not, leave a comment and I'll let you know that I like ice levels. Feel free. I can tell y'all. I can give an example of an ice level I like. Feel free to ask in the comments and we can shoot the breeze with the chilly winds. Chill peak. The last level in Spyro last Hub World. I don't even remember what Hub World was called. All I know is that it was a pretty neat one. It looks really nice. I like that one. That one's actually a standout graphics-wise. I think that one looks very interesting. And this one also looks nice. I think this track actually looks one of the worst Whitelands, because I believe that every track in this cup, I believe, has its graphics, at least the background, just taken from the Super Nintendo version. I'm pretty sure that's how they did this, I believe. And it does look neat. I like it. Look at all of that sweet lava going on down there. Animation, that's pretty cool, I guess. But as a whole, I think I do prefer how the new tracks look. Also, oh geez, whoo boy. And here we go. This is probably one of the hardest tracks in this game, which, spoiler alert, this is actually the last track in this cup. Oh geez. And this is another one where you will actually want to break. Unfortunate or as fortunate as it may be, it is something that you've got to do. Also, don't get those conveyor belts there, because hoo boy, those will mess you right the heck up. Try and just stay away from those. And boost! Also, I forgot, it's a bad idea here, because you're going to want to be braking around the turns anyway. There are definitely some spots where boost is a decent to good idea, for sure. Those really just exist in every track, to be fair. But here, it's good to be extremely careful about what you are doing. Oh, jeez. I'm getting a lot closer to the conveyor belts than I did in the last one. Have I even mentioned the conveyor belts themselves? They were in a... Ooh, boy. They were in a track. What cup was it? First or second? One of the desert levels. Sandland. I forgot the actual name. Sandy Dunes. It might have been Sandy Dunes. I don't know. Sandy Cheeks, whatever. But the conveyor belts are there. They're normally seen there, actually. For sure, in that track and in story mode, I remember for a fact. But they are not really worth mentioning. I wish I had not mentioned them, because now I've let everyone down. Boost the heck away, Biorex. Don't go extinct yet. Boost to the future. Alright, here we go. Boost to freedom. Alright. We are almost on the home stretch. Let's see. Can I manage to get first in every track in standard difficulty? That would be pretty sweet. Let's see if I can make it. There. Take me there. I want to go there. Song's not worthy of being sung. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So, Biorex is here. He's racing through. If you are a dinosaur, hello to you too. No, jeez. Alright. This is actually pretty breezy from here on out. Unless that darn Zoda fella just bursts in right at the end, but he did not. I'm gonna make sure it's still recording. Guess what it is? We did it! Woo! Good job, everybody! And I didn't die. I didn't in the failed recording either, but I just wanted to mention that. James McLeod! Boy, you are stepping up in the world. Where did he end up, actually? Jack Levin, Leon, everyone did pretty good. Blood Falcon got the exact same place and score that he got in the failed recording. That's interesting. Billy's there. That's cool. Captain Falcon. James McLeod beat Captain Falcon. I'm okay with that. Who is at the bottom? Samurai and Lisa Brilliant. Hey, they're together. Jody Summer and Kate Allen really... And Mrs. Arrow. She was in 7th. But man, they really... Was she? I think she was. They really went downhill from the last... I'm sorry, guys. You did great then. Michael Chain, Zoda, Jack Levin. I realized also in the failed recording, but I didn't mention it, so I'm a little glad in this case that it failed. Is this based... The position... The different people in these scenes... Is this based on their placing? I think it is. Because there's Gomar and Shio and John Tanaka. I'm pretty sure... And Billy, I'm pretty sure it's based on their rank. I've had this game... when did the DS Lite come out? I don't remember. I want to say it was before the Wii. And the Wii was like 06, I think. So maybe sometime before that. Because I got this game with my very first DS Lite. I never had a DS original. My sister did, but I didn't get a DS Lite until... I didn't get a DS Lite until the DS Lite came out. How about that? But I've had this game since right around when the DS Lite came out. And I never noticed that. Never put that together. But I'm pretty sure that's how that's going. Well, let's see. Is Captain Falcon in this next one? Is James McLeod? Yes, he is. I think that's how it works. Maybe not, though, because Maybe not. I thought I saw Jodie Summer in there. Maybe not, though. And another little surprise. The credits scene. I completely forgot the first time I did this cup that this actually happened. But here we have Space Falcon. A symbol of peace and speed flying through the cosmos. Which is unfortunate, because there's no gravity to really do much to fly. But he's there, protecting the innocent. I guess this series does take place in space, though, so that makes sense. Also, the images here kind of remind me of Golden Captain Falcon's color scheme from Smash Bros. I don't know if that was the reason for it, but it reminds me of that. And there's Jack Levin and Lisa Brilliant, who I don't think we'll actually get to see otherwise, except their vehicles in this, which is a shame. Samurai Goro is looking pretty cocky about the fact that he's actually available to be seen. Jack Levin and Lisa Brilliant have a bit of hidden sadness. You can see it in the eyebrows. What's her face? Jodie Summer, one of the characters I actually like playing as. She's not even trying to hide her sadness. Zoda don't care. Zoda is free to do whatever he pleases, so he does not care at all. Black Shadow is feeling angsty, not even looking at the camera. Which, conveniently, so is Rick Wheeler, turned away in shame for... It's not really his fault, but he's just not that interesting. It's a shame. He's about to be run into by his own vehicle. Very impressive that he can drive while standing. While Space Falcon, it kind of looks like he's going to save Rick, but also kind of looks like he's just going to watch. Oh, bam. There goes Rick in the distance, off to somewhere else, maybe to an anime, who knows. But, with that, for the second time, my voice is dying, if you can't tell. But for the second time, we finished the whatever Platinum Cup on standard difficulty. I'm happy that I did that. I feel accomplished. I hope we all learned something today about space and falcons and gravity and momentum and all that. And... my gosh, I made it this long without coughing. In the next episode, we will actually start on exporting the video. I'll get to it sometime around then. But in the next episode, we will also start expert difficulty, where things might actually get a bit spicy. Things might get a bit rough for me. I might have some actual challenge, and hopefully 2 interesting characters that I actually like. Things haven't been going so well after things looked so up with Leon. Oh well, we'll find out next time. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.